1 week away from the Missouri municipal elections in St. Charles County, voters will decide whether to renew a sales tax for public safety and capital improvements. County leaders say they need that money in order to keep pace with growth.
Only our Caroline Hecker went inside the St. Charles County Jail and Crime Lab and explains why leaders say long-term public safety depends on that tax.
Scientists at the St. Charles County Crime Lab are processing more evidence than ever before. Last year, 8 analysts processed 2,500 cases from police departments across the county involving guns, drugs, and DNA. Cassie Crabb is one of those analysts, focusing on guns, of which she's seen a nearly 20% increase in cases.
We definitely need expansion both physically as far as space as well as resources. So using capital funds that we can purchase new equipment, new technology and instrumentation that can allow us to do those capabilities for testing quicker and easier.
That expansion would be possible with the help of Proposition K, a renewal of the county's 4th cent sales tax. Evidence from the county crime lab often makes its way to the courtroom. Chris McDonough is the presiding judge for the 11th Judicial Circuit. With more than 1,000 cases on his docket alone, he says more judges are needed.
We're playing, we like to call it musical courtrooms. We're shuffling things every day to find a courtroom for at least a couple of judges to hear whatever docket they have that day.
With that comes the ongoing need for more physical space and additional courtrooms, something Prop K will help with.
We can't get to all of the cases and move them as fast as we would like to do and as fast as the public expects us to move them.
When cases move slower, people often sit in jail longer. St. Charles County saw a 13% rise in felony cases last year.
We're dealing with more of the felonious charges and individuals that are, good portion of them are going to see state prison time. So now we've essentially come to we're like a mini prison, prior to them going to prison.
Proposition K will help fund $60 million in renovations to various units within the jail.
That's the whole purpose of our shift, to get away from the 1989 era of corrections and get to the corrections that deal with the inmates that we're dealing with today, and that's a more secured facility.
Now, it's worth noting Prop K has been approved by voters twice since 1991. And in addition to the public safety aspects you saw there, it would also pay for the construction of a second pet adoption center location. In the newsroom, Caroline Hecker, First Alert 4.
Caroline, thank you.